Niggas hustling, man, I swear I'ma make it. Niggas trippin', man, I'm going through changes. Hold up, nigga, had to go through some phases. Got my freedom, but I feel like it's slaving. Niggas shackled, had to get out the braces. Fuck way and ain't got time for no patience.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Kingdom Talk, man. I got some young kings on here, about to drop some knowledge. You know how we do. We like to talk about self-growth and self-development in this modern day and age between young kings, young men, and young queens, young women. But first off, man, let the guests go ahead and introduce themselves, man. How we finna start this off, yo? What's up? Who going first?
Shit, I'll go first. My name's Seem, you know, coolest one in here. Say that. we from, it's my opinion, so deal with it. We got,
you know, Mirror 1230, you dig? Swaggiest nigga you ever see on this joint. I mean, I be dripped all the time. We ain't gonna speak about it too much.
Then we got the boring one.
It's like, no, it's your boy King Wavy. Y'all already know we back and we doing our thing, man.
Yo, it's appreciate to have y'all boys on here, yo. For real, it's a blessing, man. For inviting us. And like I said, man, for sure, y'all already know that. And like I said, man, well, like they said, you feel me, it's a collaboration, you know what I'm saying? They got their own podcast. Make sure y'all tune in, comment, like, subscribe my page, and go ahead and tap in with It's My Opinion, so deal with it, you feel me? All right, man, so let's start it off, man. One of the things I like to start this, you know, this show off with, I used to do it, but I don't do it no more, but fuck it, let's go back to it, man. What are y'all most grateful for in y'all lives right now?
Ooh.
Right now,
letting God giving me the opportunity to speak.
Word.
Bro, like, I ain't never realized how powerful words can be, bro. And it's like, now I'm really stepping out my comfort zone, reaching out to motherfuckers. Like, I'm really tapping into people I know, asking them for advice. Like, normally you don't want to go to a nigga, or a nigga's like, I'm not about to ask that nigga for help. No, like, I've been really tapping in, trying to learn shit from even motherfuckers my age. Like, so that's a blessing.
That's a fact. Okay, what's up? Who next?
Just to sum everything up, like, I'll just say having another 24 hours, like, that's something that, like, people take for granted a lot. And, like, everybody really don't see the next day. So, like, just being able to wake up, get out of bed, stretch my arms out, brush my teeth, all that, I'm grateful for it.
All right. What's up with you?
Yeah, I'm grateful for growth, me growing every day. Like, just being a mature me, a better me from where I came from. And number one, grateful for my son.
Facts. Okay, that's what's up, yo. Shout out to your son.
You already know.
I'm just clapping, you know what I'm saying? But anywho, I think I'm grateful for opportunities like this, you know what I'm saying? To link up with some young kings, link up with some men, you know? So like you said, we trying to talk about, you know, self-growth. We trying to talk about things that are positive. I feel like it's so easy to get caught up in that, not bullshit, but entertainment. You feel me? So I think it's refreshing to the mind when you really able to sit down with men of color or men of whatever, you know what I'm saying, and really just get down to some topics that we should really be hearing about, talking about, you know, listening to, because it's easy to get caught up in your life and caught up in Instagram, social media, whatever, and talk about, you know, little baby did this or somebody did that, but you know, what's going on in your life for real, you know what I'm saying? Because how a nigga who just dropped a song and who made $1 million off it helping you helped him. You downloaded this shit. Mm-hmm. So, you know, tap into this. Anywho, let's get right into it. You feel me? Let's get right into it. I got a question for you, you know what I'm saying? So we young kings. I like to say that, you know what I'm saying? I like to refer to everything as young kings. You know, women are young queens, you feel me? We young men and young women, we trying to establish our foundation in life, you feel me? Our kingdom. So I got a question in regards to what do you think an ideal young king should be like, you know, in this day and age, in 2023. How old are y'all?
23.
23?
24.
24. All right. So, you know, for people our age, let's say 22, you know, to 28, you know, dealing with post-college, you know, that time of life where we trying to figure things out, you know, what does that look like for us? Or should it look like for us?
I don't feel like it should look a certain way, because different people do different things. Like, I know people that I graduated college with, and they, like, in their career path. I'm not in my career path yet. And then I know some people that's, like, still in school or, like, not doing nothing that has to do with what they went to school for. So I feel like everything, like, it's different roles for different people. Everybody, like, get to choose their own way of what they want to do.
I'll say, like, for me, it should look like you trying something, whether that's trying to reach your goals, working, trying to get yourself together, trying to grow, trying something. Like, if you're just sitting there wasting life not doing nothing, no, that's not it. Like, just try to do something. That's what I think it looked like for me.
A king should never be comfortable. I feel like you should be grinding. even if you feel as though you good at that one thing, become better at it, because you always can improve. So I feel like your head should always be somewhere. You always should be learning something from somebody, something. So I feel like you basically keep your head on the swivel.
All right. Okay. And then, as we trying to build our, our kingdoms, right? I don't know if y'all got, some girlfriend. I don't know if y'all got in a relationship, but in terms of that, what does that look like? Y'all think that we should be trying to be in a relationship while focusing on ourselves? You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like a lot of people so focused on, like, if my man ain't making, why is it that, the stigma is, especially these days, my man ain't making this amount of money, I ain't going to be with him. They looking for an ideal guy. But how many of us is really making that money, generally, men and women wise? You know what I'm saying? Like, I just seen a report saying, like, between 25 to 29, like, average, like, 80 bands. You know what I'm saying? So where did they get these 6 figures from, bro? What is they seeing?
Yo, crazy thing, I just had this exact same conversation with my grandma, and I was telling her how, like, shorties, like, we be discussing, like, on our joint, like, shorties be wanting a nigga that can buy them a Birkin, and it's like, how you expect that if your nigga don't make that, or you don't make that much? So it's like, yeah, no, that's crazy. I'm sorry. Like I said, I feel like it's social media involved. Like, people programmed to think this way. They feel as though in order to be that bitch, you need a nigga that can do that or provide that much. Having the hottest nigga on their hip is what's hot right now. So,
and it's like like I said before, like on our podcast, they want what famous people got. If these famous girls wasn't out here talking about Birkins, they would not be worrying about it. If they was out here wearing Old Navy, like, bullshit, what they gonna do?
Because everybody forgot about Rainbow.
Yeah, right. Yeah, Rainbow. You were a Rainbow. Like,
crazy thing is, I think they be saying like, yo, I want a Birkin, just because the famous people got it, but they don't really know how much the Birkins really is.
No,
like,
they do. They be looking at that price. They still want a nigga to pay for it.
Yeah.
That's a crib. That's like, if I'm paying for a handbag cash that much, I might as well buy a crib.
Right.
You want me to buy you a Birkin, but you still at your mom crib and stripping.
And
So
no
car.
It's crazy.
No
Like, that's
car.
crazy.
No car, no bullshit.
And fucking collar on the side. Like, come on, stop playing.
All right, but what about these kings that don't got themselves together? Because women is bad too, but there's some bulls that
It is.
they just chilling, smoking.
No, it's a lot.
They ain't doing nothing at their
So-
mama crib.
See it all the
And the-
time.
I mean,
I ain't toxic no more, but the one thing I hate the most is when niggas got so much. My fault.
Go ahead.
All right, niggas got so much to say about what the next nigga doing, but they in their mom basement. You can't speak on no other nigga when you in your mom basement not doing nothing.
facts.
I don't even know how you comfortable even doing some shit like that. Like,
I
bro.
would never. I would never talk about you when I'm in a fucked up situation, not even trying to better myself, and I got an opinion on you. How does that make sense?
I feel like everybody gonna always have an opinion on somebody else.
No, but you don't got the right to. If
But
if I'm doing way better than you, you not trying, don't speak on me. Real shit. You don't got the right to speak on me. If you listen, 5 years I'm past, you still in the same spot, don't speak on me. That's just what
I
it
feel
is.
like this be taken up for him, and I'm not, because I don't take up for people like this. But this me trying to turn their world. Maybe it's like they want to find the energy to get up, but they can't, so they try to hate on it.
But they still doing the same stuff. They still doing the same stuff. How we get to that? Was you about to say something, bro?
I was just about to say, like, I don't really get it, because like it's really so easy to make money in this generation. Like, you could do any, like, legal money too. Like, you could do anything. Like, you can literally grab a bike and go DoorDash.
Yeah.
Like, it's so easy to make money.
And that's easy, but they'll rather, let me just trap and make something. Trapping for another nigga, like, not even making your own bread.
But
Like, you gotta pay that
trapping.
nigga when you
That's true.
get all the work out.
That's a
Everybody
fact.
sell weed now. That shit's so crazy,
No,
bro.
no,
I would never.
I wasn't even thinking about it like that. I was thinking
I'm
like
just saying.
even at these jobs, like these 9 to 5s, we basically trapping
Yeah.
for whoever up over us. Like,
Yeah.
But
we
listen, that's the
basically-
better way to do it. It is.
So you rather
Yeah,
get the legal bag
that's the
than,
legal
yeah,
way.
for sure.
than selling weed on the block every day. Somebody need a grand.
At least I'm getting a legal bag, and it's all my money. Like, they taking out their taxes, but you literally gotta pay the nigga, then he give you what he want.
I ain't gonna knock it. If a nigga really get into that bag on the street, be my guest. Do your
Bro,
thing.
But these niggas not getting to the
Y'all
bag.
times gotta
So
sell
it is what it is. The
I'd rather
niggas I know ain't getting to no bag.
I'd rather you sell a weed. I'd rather you selling the weed and really trying to get to some bread than rather than really being at your mom crib and not doing shit. Now I know niggas that completely don't do nothing and fake rappers and shit all day.
But how did we get there? Like, I feel like at one point, men was supposed to be on a totem pole. Like, there the breadwinners, or we was the people that really, you know what I'm saying, get into it. And no disrespect to the women, because, you know, shout out to y'all doing y'all thing, y'all making y'all money, but, you know, as men, as kings, how do we get to the point where, like, and I don't know if it's a majority of us, but a lot of us really comfortable like that, sitting around, you know, expecting things to come to us. Like, why is society like that these days?
Bro, I feel like we ain't got the right teachers. Like, back then, it was really motherfuckers, like, back then compared to now, and it was really motherfuckers who you was able to look up to, you know what I mean? Who you, at least you knew somebody. If it wasn't a dad, it was somebody strong you had in your life that can really guide you. Now it's just like, motherfuckers don't give a fuck. And now you able to be comfortable, especially at the COVID. It's like people so stuck there and still stuck there. People forgot what it really take and how it really mean, what it really mean to work. Like, I feel like after COVID, motherfuckers just got so comfortable with it that became their lifestyle. Because I know that's where a lot of motherfuckers fell off at. Was during COVID, and they just didn't know how to pick themselves back up. I know females or niggas too who used to work their ass off, and after COVID hit, they haven't been the same.
Yeah, it's hard to get back into that regular rotation. But I mean, hey, like, what they say, Fat Joe said that yesterday price, not today price, things going up.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? They talking about the price of eggs, but hey, the price of gas, all that, everything going up. So it's like, and we talking about potentially getting into a recession. It's like you ain't got no choice but to find a way to make some money in this day.
Right.
Like, what you
my fault. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, I'm about to say that, like, my man was telling me the other day, like, in this day and age, you gonna need more than a job to really, you know, feel comfortable. You gonna have like at least 2 jobs, maybe 3, depending on how much you making. You feel me? Just to find some sense of stability the way things is looking like. But I feel like a lot of us have gotten comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Or spending a lot of time on whether it's social media, worrying about the next man or woman, than focusing on ourselves. And I feel like, I don't know, that could be a big problem, but how do we combat it? How do we figure that out? How do we solve the problem? Because a lot of people say, yeah, you right, but you don't got the answer, Sway. So what the answers be looking like?
I feel like excuse me. I feel like the next step to solving the problem is the generation under us. Like, cause the generation under us and the kids that we gonna have, the kids that we gonna raise, that's gonna be our future. So if we can like get them on the right track, get them back in motion, then we can help change the future. Cause I feel like that's where it really come from. Like the role models that's around. Like me personally, I had people like around me, like older men that was in my life, but they wasn't doing the right things. It didn't make me like, yo, I want to be like them. It made me, it gave me motivation. Like, yo, I'm not about to be like that. I'm about to go to college. I'm about to do this. I'm about to have a job. I'm going to be putting in this OT at my job because I want to get as much money as I can. Because if I'm not going to make it, somebody else is.
Thanks.
So it put me in the mindset as like motivation, but it put others in the mindset as like, yo, this is normal. Like this is what my dad doing, so this is what I'm gonna do. And if my dad getting by, I could get by doing it.
Right. But the kids, I know I ain't gonna say the kids ain't important, but let's say for your mans that's right next to you, right? You see you 24, right?
Yeah.
24. So your mans is 24 right next to you, bro. He trying to figure it out, but he's still at the crib, still, you know, scrolling on his phone up and down. If he smoke weed, whatever. Like, what do you say to him? What do you say to these lost kings out here who trying to figure it out, trying to make a way, but just can't seem to get their shit together?
See, and that's a big thing too. Trying. Like, if you trying, I'm with you 100%. If you trying, I'm like, yo, I'll put you on to even like I just got a new job. I'll put you on to my job. Like, I'll be a reliable source. Like, I was willing to. It was a point where I was willing to like pick my mans up and do like go puff or go do DoorDash with him because he ain't have a will. So like, I was willing to do those things because you trying. But if you not trying, then why should I try? Why should I try for you more than you trying for you?
Yeah.
And even with that, like, a lot of people just let social media get to their head and they just be on their phones all day. Like, if you really sit back and take a break from it and focus on yourself, you could probably be a better you. Like, any of y'all ever took a break?
From social, like off the phone?
Yeah.
It's
Like
been
social
a minute
media.
since I did that.
Like,
I mean,
I can't.
No?
Why
I can't
you?
because that's my money. Social
Okay.
media is my money, so I can't.
How? Like, what?
Such as I'm learning, I gotta watch videos such as me. I
like
have
from
to
Instagram and
Yeah, I'm learning from the next motherfucker. If you actually pay attention to all my followers, there's motherfuckers I look up to. So I really can't. So and based on me learning the next big thing or learning from other motherfuckers, my head got to stay there. But I'm still reading. I'm always in the book as well. So yeah.
So
I feel like you always can take a break. Like everybody always need a break, and you focus better like that. In my opinion.
I mean, lately I've been feeling like I ain't even had the time for social media. So when I'm at work, I'm not even allowed to have my phone. So that's 8 hours out the day where like I'm not on my phone. Then driving home, that's probably take like another hour out of my day. Driving to and from work, that's probably like 2 hours out of my day where I'm really not on my phone. When I finally do get home, I'm tired. I'm burnt out. So I get in the shower. I might play the game for a little bit and then like in between games scroll on social media, but I don't really be on social media like that no more.
Yeah, no, like to be honest, it's boring.
Bro,
it's really boring. Like I be seeing the same shit on there, then I just like fuck it, I don't even want to be on here. And then it's like now, like me thinking now, I'm like, damn, I really want to get off of it again, and I'm about to, because when I was off before, it was just like chilling. Like and the reason why I got off because I was trying to focus on me, like losing weight, working in the gym, and I was like, damn, I need to cut everything out to really focus and get this job done. Right. So that's where I'm back at now, because I'm like, damn, I've been slacking. Maybe if I cut that shit out, I could really get back into my groove with it. Like
it was times where like I used to just catch myself just on my phone on TikTok, and the next thing I look up, 3 hours done passed. I ain't touched TikTok in weeks, bro. Like I barely even be on Instagram. Like sometimes I be on there and then I just happen to like see some stuff and be scrolling. But then after that, it just be like I'm burnt out. I done worked all day. I'm ready to go to sleep. I ain't got time to really be on social media and seeing what people posting or what's going on for real.
So it'd be like, it sound like, because I like your perspective and I agree with everything that everybody's saying. On one hand, you can use social media as a tool, right? You can use it to build your platform,
definitely
learn new things. You can use it just as a powerful resource. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
On the other hand, it can be a distraction. You know what I'm saying? And you do need a break from it so your mind don't get caught up and addicted to it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you just too busy with life. You got real things going on that, you know, you kind of not focused on this. So it's like, you know, you don't really have a need to it. Whereas some people literally, they gotta scroll through their phone. It's like a dead ass an addiction where like they think about it every 5 minutes. Like you notice, like me myself, I've been a victim of it where I just keep refreshing my feed. I just looked at it 5 minutes ago, and I gotta just go ahead and scroll. You know what I'm saying? Refresh the feed and shit like that. But that's because like, where is your mind at? And I'm not saying out of 24 hours out the day, you can't take a break. And obviously, like you said, you know, sometimes between the game, get off work, you be scrolling. But I think it's important to really have that focus, like you saying, when it comes to taking a break, or understand the reason you're using it, like you saying it, by learning from other people and using it as an actual tool. So that's smart. I definitely agree with it. But still, though, there's a lot of people fucked up out here. Whether it's social media, whether it's just not trying, like you said, like a motherfucker can't not want it as bad as they should. Like what that one boy used to say, I want it as bad as I want to breathe. Y'all remember that?
Yeah.
He used to be, what is it? I can't remember his name. Whatever. But he was a powerful motivational speaker who always used to talk about, I want it as bad as I want to breathe. And honestly, in this day and age, whatever goal that you have, you gotta want it as bad as you want to breathe, because we take air for granted. You know, a lot of people take life for granted. They don't realize the opportunities that they had. You go to places like, I'm Nigerian. I've been in Nigeria before. I done seen some of my cousins, like real life, they don't have these opportunities, but they be cooling in the sense that they work twice as hard as us, but they don't complain about shit. Yeah. So if I'm in a first world country where I got this many opportunities and disadvantages to really work hard and do something, but I'm complaining like, man, like I can't make it because I ain't got this, that's bullshit. You feel me? Because if a motherfucker who got the Android from 06 got a flip phone working hard better than me in a different country, ain't no way I can't be working hard and I got an iPhone 13, iPhone 11. Because some people, y'all know that some people be flat out, they got the newest iPhone, newest kicks, ain't got no job.
No, and that's
how that work, yo.
Yo, I heard,
because they got to keep up.
Something crazy.
They think they do.
Man, something crazy that I heard before was somebody told me that they couldn't go to their job interview because they ain't had no cut. Like that was one of the craziest things I heard like ever in my life. I'm like, what you mean? How you gonna get money for a cut if you don't go to the job interview?
Yeah, it was never a time that I started a job with a fresh cut. I always was scruffy as shit.
Yeah. They gonna get me how they get me. If I got it, I got it. If I don't, I don't. But I'm gonna go. Like
You know what?
Even if you don't get it, they don't want you because of cut. Shit, at least you tried.
Yeah.
Like,
But
Yeah.
that's not going to happen though. Like
Yeah.
9 times
Maybe.
out of 10, ain't nobody gonna look at you like, yo, this,
Yeah,
he ain't
that's-
got no cut. He not
I
getting
don't know
hired.
the job
like,
I'm in.
bro.
They just do whatever.
After I watched Pursuit of Happiness and Will Smith went in there with,
No, that's
with a
facts.
tank top and paint all over him,
That's
no
facts.
cut, scruffy.
But wait,
I'm like, bro, like,
it wasn't. That wasn't how he got the job.
But he
It was
still
his
got-
overall appearance, how he was every other day.
he still got the opportunity.
If he would have came in there and the boy didn't back him up, the boy asked him, every time you've seen this man.
Ladies and gentlemen, we had a quick, you know what I'm saying, interruption, but we back from the commercial break. Make sure y'all liking, subscribing, tuning in. Make sure y'all follow them. It's my opinion, so deal with it. I'm going to drop that, what they call it? Subtitle?
Yeah, John.
Y'all gonna see it right there as soon as I put that thing on there. You feel me? But back to the conversation that we was having. We was really interrupted by these cameras. You know what I'm saying? Like, what was you saying? Pursuit of Happiness?
Yeah, he based on the guy asked him like every time you've seen this guy, how do he normally dress? And he described to him because he was always on point, but that one day. So luckily he was on. His shit was right. He got the job.
I feel like if I'm in a position to hire somebody, just by you coming popping up to the interview, that making an impression first. And if you come and you like looking bad, but you showing me like yo, I need a job, I need to work so I can get myself to here, I'm gonna give you an opportunity. Cause I'm not gonna base your appearance on your work skills.
I ain't gonna lie, it just depend though.
Yeah, because
you can't show up to raggedy to all types.
I literally had a job who desperately needed motherfuckers.
Yeah.
He came with jeans and a black tee on. That's already a problem. No, he had ain't had jeans. He had the Adidas pants that we used to wear.
The track
Track
pants,
Jones. He
yeah.
had them Jones. That was already a problem. They asked this nigga what's his. First of all, he already acting like he don't give a fuck. They still trying with him till they asked the niggas what his email was. His email was dick in the butt. His shit was dick, bro. I lie to you not. When they came to the front and told us what the fuck happened because we was cool with the manager.
Yeah.
She said, "Yeah, ask him his email so we can contact him."
But
I'm not hiring you.
no,
Bro.
but
Was it at Gmail or Yahoo?
This was at Ross.
Was it at Gmail or Yahoo.com?
Bro, it was at Gmail. Dick
So,
in the butt. I swear to God.
in that situation, they gave him multiple opportunities to prove himself. He already came in. With track pants on and a t-shirt. Then you giving the I don't give a fuck attitude. Then your email was thrown off. So it's like at that point it's like no.
So you think if
Nah,
he
his
would've
email
came
wasn't
in
thrown
dressed
off.
up-
His email was dickinthebutt@gmail.com.
That's crazy.
So if he was dressed up professionally and act like he wanted a job and his email was still that, you think he would have got the job?
I feel like he could have definitely got another email for the job.
Yeah, you can
Like I ain't got an email.
You gotta pay to make an email, cuz.
That's a crazy email. Like I heard some crazy shit, but that one is
But
the
hold
craziest.
on, you really putting that on applications? Like
Bro,
that's crazy.
You really don't care, yo. All right, but look, well, one thing that you talked about, which I like, is appearance, yo. I feel like a lot of us feel like we need to keep up with appearances, whether it's buying the nicest car, nicest clothes. You know, like, what do you think about that? You know, some people think they need to swag out and everything in life just to, I don't know whether it's feel good, to keep up the standards. You know, as kings or queens, yo, what should be that focus? I get it if you getting money, you got the the means to spend it. But for the majority of us who's still trying to figure it out in life, you know what I'm saying? Like, why is appearance, so important? Why is it that a lot of people want the nicest things and we feel like we need the nicest things to keep up?
When it comes to wanting, I feel like it's a trend thing. It's just trying to be down, trying to fit in. But sometimes appearance is a need. Sometimes, just like how we talk, is to be in the room, is to get in them rooms. If it come to you being in an event or come into a certain situation, I can't go in there any type of way. All my auditions, I make sure I was just sharp. You can't peacoat all that. I'm dressing like how I want to dress on the streets.
Yeah.
Because I gotta sell it.
It got to be the right
But
appearance.
do it got to be a Gucci peacoat?
Oh no, I don't.
Okay, I was just wondering.
I feel like your appearance is a real important thing because that's the first thing people see.
Right.
Like before
But-
you even open your mouth to talk, that's the first thing people see is your appearance. Me personally, I feel like I need to keep up with my appearance because it just make me feel good. Like knowing that I got a fire outfit on when I leave the crib, I'm just in a better mood than when I was when I woke up.
All right.
And then if I like I usually get my outfits, out the day before. So if I ain't got the time and I just got thrown some like sweatpants and a hoodie, go to work, I don't be feeling how I felt the last day when I was like today. I woke up. It's a Saturday. I wanted to chill in the crib. I woke up early today. Like I got dressed. I'm like, yo, I'm the young boys at work about to be like, yo, man, you fly. So like I felt good today. It's like it's a fulfillful feeling.
Okay.
What you got to say?
I forgot. It was talking so damn much. I forgot. Come back to me. Damn.
Man, you the last person.
I was thinking because he was talking. I'm like, what the fuck I gotta say?
All right. You don't think nothing about the parents. So you think, all right, let's say that, somebody got a band. That's their last band, but they craving these Jordans. Jordans cost like $300. And then they see their mans, they about to go out to this party and shit, right? You know what I'm saying? About to go out to the club. They need some clothes. You think that man should spend them $300 out of his last band on some Jordans?
No.
Plus he got the Gucci shirt, you know what I'm saying? The off-white shirt, that's probably like $50, So, that's then what else you gonna put on? Some jeans or whatever. How much the jeans gonna, I don't know. Niggas spend a lot of jeans, niggas don't spend it. Let's say your whole outfit come out to $500. Now you down to your last $500. Just cause you wanted to keep up for that night. Is that important?
No.
You could swag out for less.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm not doing that just to go out one night and probably not even have fun and regret that I'm out and then be in there bored as shit and I'm just sitting there.
Who gonna be there?
The bitches.
It depends.
Females.
Now who gonna be there?
The queens. I mean, let's say it's a popping night. Let's say it's straight. You know what I'm saying? Let's say it's a big night. We might have. Give me artists. One artist. Any artist. 3,
Shit,
2.
fuck it, Drake.
Oh shit. Nah. Hold on.
Yeah.
Lower it down. Wait. Think about somebody else. 3. All right. Lil Uzi gonna be there, right?
I'll still say no.
No.
Cause he's not gonna worry about what sneakers you got on your feet,
bro.
Like they gonna be like, what sneakers you got on your feet? You could come with me. No.
No, listen.
No.
He done did a lot of shit before. Like I said, you could take that sacrifice to do that, and you might just be one of the faces at that time.
But even if you got
come
some
and take
bullshit on, they probably still look out. Like,
that's the sacrifice you gotta make.
yeah, but
See,
I'm not
that's-
gonna spend
I
no
feel
$300 sneakers just for a nigga to see me and be like, oh, he got those sneakers on, so come on. No.
I feel like
A nigga they gonna want you to come with them. They want you to come with them, not just because you got those sneakers on.
it depends on the situation you in. If is you pop like that's your last $1,000 and you ain't got no income, and it's your priority straight. Because if it's me and I'm in that predicament and I'm like, yo, if my bills paid and I know I'm about to get paid next week, I'ma spend the bread. I'ma grab the sneaks, and I'm a heavy sneaker boy, so I'ma grab the sneaks.
So you gonna grab them because a famous nigga gonna be there, so you can say,
no, I'ma grab them.
Grab him.
I'ma grab them because I want them.
All right.
But I know I'm about to have income. I know I have like income, and I know like everything straight, everything paid. So this basically my spending money. So I'll spend the money. But if I'm down to my last, that's just a risk I gotta take. Or something that I was doing when I was in college. When I was down to my last, I used to grab sneaks and resell them.
Right.
So I would make money off of the sneakers, and then I got into a bad habit where like I grab some fire sneaks and I'd be like, no, I can't sell these joints. So then I just had to stop doing it.
But you had that mindset on you where you was reselling it, so you still making money off the sneakers. You know what I'm saying? It was an investment. Whereas some people might wear some sneaks, mess them up, might never wear them again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or they just don't care about them. They just wear them, and then as soon as another one drop, oh, I need that one. But what happened to the ones you just copped like a couple weeks ago? And they all scuffed up. But you want to impress somebody?
Shit, I mean, I don't give a fuck. Because my thing is, if you trying to impress a famous nigga with the new sneakers and say they let you come with them, they not even letting you come for you. They letting you come because you got those sneakers on. So every time you go with them, you want to put some brand new ass sneakers on. Updated sneakers on, real shit.
No, how the way I was thinking about it, because I had a similar conversation, and it's like just getting that to get that attention real quick. So meaning like, for example, just think about it. This is my last fit. I wouldn't do it, but I'm just saying this is my last fit. I'm about to go to this special event. I'm going to be in a position where he can see me. Cool. Now that I got his attention, boom, we can take a picture, blah, 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 blah. Now you got his attention. What's your plan? That's just like motherfuckers that say they'd rather do a dinner with Jay-Z and spend that After you get in the room with him and you already got your plan made up, then what we talking about?
Right.
So back again, you think you gonna get his attention because he has sneakers?
Bro, he's weird.
Why
so,
is that?
yes.
And I'm kind
No, I'm
of
saying
curious.
for like any famous thing, they just like, oh, he got those sneakers on. So come on, I don't think so.
Why is a famous person's attention so important? 'Cause
Yeah, I
like
don't
you
know.
said, like
I
what
wouldn't
is
do
what
it.
is you gonna do with it? If
Nothing.
you get, let's say you get a picture with the motherfucker, so what happens after that?
Nothing.
It depends on who the famous person is. Like
And
if I see like Elon Musk, yeah, like I'm trying to get in that room with him because
Yeah.
he making money. I'm trying to figure out how to make some money.
You think
like,
a picture gonna get you in the room with him? I'm just asking. Like I'm just
No, I'm saying like if I'm in a room to take a picture, then I got the opportunity to speak.
okay.
So yeah, if I'm in that room with him, then I'm trying to get all the game that I can. If he out there giving a speech or whatever, I'm gonna be right on my phone. It might look like I'm not taking notes, but I'm right on my phone, right in my notepad, taking
That's a
notes.
fact.
Like I'm trying to figure out what you doing that or what game you about to give me that can better me.
That's a fact. I like that.
Shit, all the money I spent, one thing that this company did to, teach me that I was at, this John Casablancas, I was there. They always taught us to practice our elevator pitch. So just get me in that room. And that's why I said, like, yeah, shit, just me getting that. If I'm next to this nigga and I got that time, if he's in my field or something that I need to invest in, that elevator pitch should get me there, especially depending on who it is.
Okay. That's a fact. All right. Y'all speaking some facts, man. I appreciate that, man. Shout out to these kings. Like, we can clap it up. We can clap it up. All right. So one thing I like to think is one thing I like to ask about. You know what I'm saying? What our focus should be, you know, as from 23 to 29. You know, this is important years for us, you feel me, before we hit our 30s. You know, what should the focus be for kings or queens, young kings or queens, you know what I'm saying, as they trying to transition into this world of adultery, and not sex adultery, but like literally being adults, you know what I'm saying? What should be our focus? You know, what do y'all think?
I just think everybody focus is gonna be something different because we all different. Like, my focus could be different from his, yours. So I don't really think it could be like one main focus.
I feel like to broaden it for like everybody, I would say like have a plan. At least have a plan or have some goals of what you want to do or where you want to be. Because if you ain't got no plan, then you ain't really got nothing. If you just getting thrown out there to the wolves. So like have a plan, try to have some goals, and don't move too fast.
Take your time.
Yeah, take your time with every move that you make, because I ain't gonna lie, I ain't really take my time moving out, and I realized that afterwards, like, yo, I could have had way more money and been like set, but now it is what it is, and now I just gotta grind to get the money. Like, it's out there to be made. Somebody gonna make it, so it might as well be me.
Facts.
I say live. A lot of people be so focused on doing something, they don't take the time to live. Like you said, a lot of motherfuckers don't even cherish the air that they breathe. Yeah, you can plan, that's cool to do, but a lot of motherfuckers not living, and then you can't even set a estimate date on when you want some shit to happen. Harrison Ford, the bull played Indiana Jones. He didn't get his first break till he was 30. He was a carpenter at 30. So even before I started, like I told you, acting and shit, even when I said I wanted to start this, I'd always told them I wanted to make it at 24.
25.
And I noticed I can't.
We all did though. We all said, "Oh, you need to be somewhere by like 25." And like even now, I'm cutting you off, bro.
No, go ahead.
Even now, like it's like, damn, motherfuckers, you just gotta let your time come. Like you can make it at 35, 40, whatever. You can make it. Like you just can't rush it, and you just gotta wait till your time to come. Cause most people would think like, damn, once they 25, they life over. Oh, I ain't make it. Damn, I'm still 25 sitting here. I might as well give up. But no, you can make it at any time. So I say just wait till your time and keep fighting until you get it.
Shit.
Or like you said, when that luck come, that luck come.
And also, like, time move fast. Like, you can't really, like, you really would have to have something planned out, like, day by day, if you really plan on, like, yo, I'm going to make it by this time. I feel like because even, like, college, they say college supposed to be 4 years. I spent 5 years in college. It didn't work out how I wanted it to work out, but I still did it. So, like, time really short, and it's something that you can't get back. So I say, like, use it to your advantage. Don't like blow it off. But also, yeah, take your time to live. Like, enjoy life. go on vacations, go out to the club sometimes, enjoy life. Don't
Have sex.
Definitely had sex. I'm a heavy have sex.
They say that. They said that it's healthy. You know what I'm
Like
saying?
yeah, like enjoy your life. Like don't always be stressed out. Like yo, I need to pay this. I need to pay this. Like how I'm gonna get this money. Like go out, enjoy it. Take a walk.
Because
Like,
living can inspire, and you
Yeah.
don't even dig that. Like I said, we see the same shit every day. So that's the reason why we think what we think, and that's the reason why I say I do want to travel or get out and meet new people, because that can bring something new I ain't even expect. There's
Yes.
motherfuckers that do shit or make it off of shit they would never see themselves doing. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I bet. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens, we're going to have a quick intermission. We'll be right back to catch the end of this show. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Make sure y'all tap into I like when y'all say it together. So y'all say it with me when I do it, because y'all be doing, it's my opinion, so deal.
Hey,
Damn,
look,
I y'all do say it. It's my opinion,
So deal with it.
Yeah, we coming right back. Hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens, man, we back. I know y'all missed this, you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all liking, commenting, subscribing, you know what I'm saying? All the above. Make sure y'all do hit that D in that test, or the above, you feel me? And we back with my kings, man, you know what I'm saying? The host of It's My Opinion, so deal with this. So this is the last segment, you know what I'm saying, where we just gonna talk nylons, we gonna talk about game. You know, I'm gonna ask them, you know, what advice they got for these, you know what I'm saying, young kings and queens out here that's just trying to make it in life. I know we talked about a lot. We talked about, you know, how kings or how queens should operate. No, we didn't talk about that. Actually, yes, we did. We did talk about that.
Yeah,
didn't
how
we?
kings and queens should operate.
Yeah.
How they should operate, you know what I'm saying? How, you know, how we should be looking, what's our focus, you know what I'm saying? What motivates us? What should motivate us in this day and age? I'm curious. We're going to ask that question, and then we're going to talk about, you know, advice, you know what I'm saying? The advice that they got to leave y'all with, and then we're going to wrap it up, you know what I'm saying? So first off, you know, what should motivate us, what the fuck? What motivates us, you know what I'm saying? Or what should motivate us as young kings and queens? Should we be motivated by money? Should we be motivated by materialistic things, or, you know, God? You know, what do y'all think is your motivation? I know you about to say it just depends, bro. Don't give me that answer now. I want you to be specific.
with these PSSA
You feel me? Yeah, because that's what
I
it's
say you
about.
should be motivated by money, God.
you better repeat
That's it.
everything you
Yeah,
just
right.
said.
The
That's
fucking question.
crazy.
You never. Why did Sally crawl up the tree? Because Sally wanted to go up there.
Sally called up the tree because, like, that's how you.
That's how I just
All right,
answer.
but what's your motivation though?
My motivation is, taking care of my son. Well, he is my motivation. Like, trying to give him a better life, I could say. So, like, even with me now, like, so I ain't even gonna hold you. I don't got like a big ass goal. Like this nigga want to act. He want to do his social work. I don't really got no big ass goal. Like, I just want to my goal is to give my son the best life possible. That's it. So, however I make that is how I make it. And what I'm about to do now, I'm trying to get on TV, win some money.
So you is trying to act.
Yeah, no, game show, like little shows I'll be watching. So next week I'm gonna drive like 3 hours, 4 hours away to audition for it. Hopefully I get it. And listen, I make it, then me and my son out.
We gonna pray for you, King.
Yeah, thanks, bro.
You know what I'm saying? You gonna
Well,
get
yeah.
that.
So that's pretty much it.
I'm
on
gonna
me.
catch you on CBS.
Yeah, that's what it's on.
That's the one. Yes.
That's what it's on. So pray for me.
All right, I got you. No, facts. What's your motivation?
Sum everything up, and the one thing I say my motivation is like where I come from. Like grew up in North Philly, so like grew up in North Philly in a single parent household with just my mom. So like that's just been motivation my whole life. Like get my mom out the hood. Like then another like big motivation is like not growing up with my dad. He basically showed me like what not to do. So like that was one of my biggest motivations, especially like when I have kids. Like that's gonna be one of my biggest motivations. Always be there for my kid.
All right.
My pop too. He showed me what not to do.
Don't take his.
No.
Do your own. Be original.
My motivation, my current situation. I want to. I don't want to inspire to make a living. I want to inspire to make a change. So,
Damn.
I feel like there's a lot of motherfuckers who live certain situations who can't speak for themselves. So I want to be that change. So I know I need to put myself in a bigger audience to get them out there.
So
Alright.
can you speak for me? Because I can't speak for myself.
So you big.
So what's yours, bro? We want to hear yours.
What was my what?
Your motivation.
Motivation.
My motivation?
Yeah.
Why y'all gotta turn the
Because
question
we
on
heard.
me?
So listen, we heard hers. So let's hear yours. Give us something new.
All right, I think. Damn, y'all gonna think we start on. Don't take nobody else what else said. Whatever it is I just said. The biggest motivation for me is honestly one is like for my family. Like I want to take care of my family. I want to make sure like my people's there everything they could for me. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't the best situation, but I know they worked their ass off. And it's crazy because when we growing up, we don't really understand our parents' situations.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's like, you know, I used to be not on no white dude, like not on no white people shit like fuck you mom. It wasn't nothing like that. But it was like I never understood the reasons for certain things.
Yeah.
And then the older I grew up and as an adult now, I'm like, oh, I see like, yo, they just people. You know what I'm saying? And when you a parent, it's really not easy to raise someone because they just going off of what they know. You feel me? Like they don't know everything. You feel me? So I got much respect for them trying because you know, much love for you. You know what I'm saying? I grew up in a 2-parent household. You know, and they still ain't have it together, but at least they tried. So I have much love. You know what I'm saying? I have much love for the people who actually try. And it's like, you know, I want to pay it forward because at the end of the day, you know, I want to make sure that they well taken care of when they well off because who going to do it if not me? You feel me? I got a little sister, she 13, I'm 26. My dad just turned 67 like last week. That means when she 18 and she don't get no scholarship, which she better, I'm gonna have to put her through school.
Right.
You feel me? So it's like knowing these little things, it's like I gotta make sure I'm there for my family. You know, and second off, I wanna be there for my future family. Like, you know, when I do have kids, when I do have a wife and all that, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're gonna be looking at me as the breadwinner because, you know,
You're the man.
call it how I see it. Yeah, I'm a man. Like, I'll be damned if, like, ain't nothing wrong with my lady making money, but that's gonna, for me personally, that's gonna mess with me. Like, shorty making more money than me or I ain't the breadwinner in the household. Like, nah, I gotta, you know, be a man and take care of that whole situation.
Right.
Yeah.
So when I think about that, it's like, yo, I'd rather work hard now, you know, just to make sure that everybody taking care of everybody straight. And then last but not least is just like I want to help other people who might be in my situation, you know what I'm saying, who still trying to figure out their life, you feel me? Because I think these conversations is important that we have in between each other rather than an old head talking to us. Because, you know, when somebody old talking to you, you can go in one ear, out the other for real. But you most likely to listen to your mans more than you listen to an old head. Even though the old head probably told you the same thing. Yeah. You feel me? Like, your man said it, and me, oh, damn, like, you saying it? Oh, shit, maybe I ain't tripping. You feel me? Or maybe I am tripping. So I think it's important that, you know, the conversations that we have, or rather my motivation is to hopefully inspire and help other people, whether they're younger than me or the same age as me, because like I said, who gonna do it if we don't?
And that's one goal I've been working on because I got a little brother. Yeah. But I realized I haven't been doing my job as a role model because, you know, I moved out of my mom's crib. So it's like after I left, I forgot about that role. So now there's like I've been really taking time and spending time with him and teaching him. Even like his relationship with his dad is like I want him to get a different perspective on that and, you know, a different way on how to love. Like even my dad, his contact is funny. It say fake dad, like if he don't fuck with his dad. And I told my mom, like you gotta let him figure out that perspective on his own because he rocking with his mom at the end of the day. Yeah. So he want to only go off of how you feel. He got to figure that out. Yeah. Because his love and their relationship can be different from how your relationship was. And his dad is currently incarcerated. So when he be on the phone with him, instead of him saying yeah, or you know what kids do, they just say yes and no questions. I'd be like, no, like really talk to him. He in a situation that he can't help. Right. So really had that conversation with him. I'm just trying to do my best as of teaching him right now.
I like that, yo. I ain't gonna lie. I want that to be the next topic. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully we do this again. Yeah,
for sure.
We should definitely talk about, you know, love and, you know, as a man, how should we love our women? How should we love the kids? And what does love look like? You know what I'm saying? For young kings, young queens too. But I can't really speak on queens because I ain't a woman. So I'd rather let a woman speak than a man speak for a woman. Because next to you know I'm tripping. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But last but not least, y'all, I always like to ask this. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, what advice you got for these young kings, young queens out here just trying to make it?
I'll go first. My advice is
now you wanna go first.
Just try. Like, listen, as long as you trying, you giving an effort. I say keep fighting, don't give up. Even when the times get hard, just keep going. Because it's gonna be good days, it's gonna be bad days. But as long as you keep going, you'll make it somewhere eventually.
All right.
Everything take time. Like nothing gonna happen overnight. It's just gonna take time. You gonna have the good days, you gonna have the bad days, but as long as you power through it and you get to where you need to get, that's it.
I like that.
No closed door is always locked.
You come
Yo,
with
you
hella
deep,
right,
you
bro.
getting deep today.
Back to back.
Pause.
Yeah.
That was a crazy joke.
deep in
Crazy joke.
Yeah, no closed door is always locked. What I mean by that is because you hear a no don't mean it's always going to stay the same answer.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm really, like I said, I've been making the sacrifice because at my job I really got put in a tight situation I really don't want to be in. So it's like I'm really thinking about making this move. And we're going to see how it go from there.
Make it.
Right.
Stop talking and do it.
That's it.
Last one. Don't have kids. Too early. Too early. Or about the right person.
Bruh.
Listen from here. I fucked up with mine. I got the first ever. Worst baby mom, but
Yo, there's a lot of
Susan
young
Watson.
cats running around with like, got a lot of baby mamas out here.
yeah, for sure. Listen, I love my son, but his mama is woo. But listen, use protection. That's
Definitely
That's
use
facts.
protection
That's
because
all I
that's
got
not
for y'all.
only protecting
Yeah.
you from kids, that's protecting you from STDs
All
and
that-
all that
listen.
crazy stuff.
Y'all know what it is, though.
Y'all know what it is. All right, man. We finna wrap it up before we get into a whole nother after hour conversation. You know what I'm saying? But we definitely got to tap in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for
So
sure.
hopefully,
It's definitely going to be a part 2.
part 2. You know what I'm saying? Next time we're gonna talk about how to love. And we talk about baby mamas,
Mhm.
STDs, all that type of drama.
For
So
sure.
until then, appreciate y'all for tuning in.
You already
You know what
know.
I'm saying? Y'all know how we do. Appreciate y'all, you know what I'm saying? Collab. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do both outros. We finna start with, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my dogs that it's my
Opinion, so deal with it.
Alright, man. We out of here, man. That's that Kingdom Talk.
Niggas hustling, man, I swear I'ma make it. Niggas tripping, man, I'm going through changes. Hold up, nigga, had to go through some phases. Got my freedom, but I feel like it's slaving. Niggas shackled, had to get out the braces. Fuck way, and ain't got time for no patience. If I don't do it, then somebody gon' take it. If I don't do it, ain't nobody gon' save it. How to get out the mud is a struggle, though. Niggas tell me I'm tripping, I cut it close. Tryna get all this money and living, bro. Niggas tired of skimping and living, bro. If I see a chance, I'ma take it. I ain't worried about niggas you faking. You ain't worried about grind you playing. I'm just worried about mine I'm facing. My ex don't love me no more. I showed her some love and she showed me the dough. Now I'll be staying and fucking these hoes. Fuck all these feelings, little mama, I'm gone. If I get this money, no hit on my phone. Had to make changes cause y'all do me wrong. Had to fly solo, I'm all on my own. Ballin' like Kobe, I'm all in the zone. Niggas hustling, man, I swear I'ma make it. Niggas tripping, man, I'm going through changes. Hold up, nigga, had to go through some phases. Got my freedom, but I feel like it's slaving. Niggas shackled, had to get out the braces. Fuck way, and ain't got time for no patience. If I don't do it, then somebody gon' take it. If I don't do it, ain't nobody gon' save me. Look at the Ruger and I got the Glock. Had to get strapped up cause niggas got shot. If you want the smoke, we gon' wet up your block. We gon' shoot till it's empty, ain't worried about. I'ma rack up this bread, I'ma get it. I ain't stopping till my niggas is winning. Blue hunters in my band like I'm crippin'. Steak and lobster, we ain't eating my chickens. My niggas, they told me I'm locked in. I'm just tired of being so boxed in. If we ain't working, then we lacking. My niggas gon' eat, we ain't fasting. In the store all the time when we trappin'. Hit up the phone, now you know that we waxing. Finna roll with my niggas, if you fuck with us, we gon' aim for your head, ain't no capping. Niggas hustling, man, I swear I'ma make it. Niggas trippin', man, I'm going through changes. Hold up, nigga, had to go through some phases. Got my freedom, but I feel like it's like